first.
You were so good
Anyway,
looking.
it doesn't matter. I can what'd you say?
I said you're really good looking. There it is. Well, we're back from the dead, baby.
From the dead. Yeah, Danielle's now
months.
back from being 62 years old. She came back from the dead.
Yeah. I'm actually a zombie in real life right now.
You kind of look like it.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm taking that as a compliment.
It's not, but okay.
Okay. Well,
what episode is it?
Holy shit, I have no fucking clue.
Hold on.
I think it's 2 because we started season 3.
It's only 2.
Well, yeah,
it's only 2
because we did the end of the year.
Oh, we did the books to Grammys and that's it.
Yeah.
Wow, episode 2, March 17th.
Listen, we're making our own rules this year.
It's Danielle's fault. Literally, all of this is Danielle's fault.
It is my fault. I will take it. I'll take all of that.
It's season 3.
Yeah, season 3, episode 2.
Oh, I thought you said season 2. Sorry.
I might have said season 2.
You probably did. I'm just gonna blame you.
But we're back from the dead. Boozed and reviewed. We're back, bitches.
You want to tell the world why we took so long, Danielle?
All right, here we go.
Take it away.
All right, so 1, I got a new job as an art director.
Casually dropping
2.
Number 2. Number 2.
No, 2 is I moved to Florida from New York. 3, I got engaged.
3, I got engaged. That's what I thought you were doing. You were literally like, 1. It's right there. 1.
So yeah, Mike proposed to me. It was really cute. I screamed and ran away and then came back.
Yep. Honestly,
yeah, a lot of life has been happening.
It's fine. She's just been going through it in all the best ways.
Yeah. Art director, Florida, engaged. It's insane.
Yep.
And then Morgan went on her first cruise.
I did, but that doesn't really,
No, that's cool as heck. I want to hear about it.
It's fine.
Whatever.
It was fine. But we would be much more funny if we had some drinks.
Hell yeah! But here's the thing. Since we're in 2 different states now, we got to change it up a little bit.
I can't get gross drinks anymore because I'm not going to be making Danielle drink them. They're just going to be for my fucking self.
So we decided that we will each get a different drink since this is how we accommodate the things. And Morgan gets a drink and I get a drink. And then we will give our personal ratings. And then eventually, if it's really good and Morgan wants to try it, she could probably get it for the next podcast if she wants. But I don't know if she's going to be able to get the one I have, though.
Oh,
hint.
That was rude. Whatever you just said, that's rude.
No, I'm saying rude. It's not available. That's a hint in New York. It's not available in New York.
All right. Just tell me what it is, goddamn.
You want me to go first? All right.
Yes. I can't live up to that.
I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Okay. Insert the Krabby Patty song where they do the instruction manual and it's like
yeah. Oh my god. Wow.
The hard Mountain Dew, baby. We got the Baja Blast one though.
I hope it tastes like shit.
Yeah, Mike and I were discussing it. We're like, it's gonna taste like ass, but we can finally try it
like shit.
All right, we've been excited for this.
Yeah, you go first.
All right. Okay, smell.
Give a sniff.
Smells like Baja.
Oh boy.
It's actually not bad.
What alcohol is it mixed with?
I don't know. It obviously it's not. It's very alcohol.
It smell like Baja.
I think it smells like Baja.
What does Baja smell like?
Oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Quite good.
It's really good.
I'm mad.
So, yeah, it doesn't taste bad at all. You definitely get the alcohol though. So,
I wonder what alcohol is mixed. Google what alcohol is Mountain Dew hard Mountain Dew alcohol.
It's actually not that bad. What it's mixed with.
Alcohol.
So, but yeah, it's a winner, guys. Super good. It is 0 sugar too, so that's interesting.
It's not telling me what it is. Anyway. Oh, other people think. Some people say it's vodka, which I feel like that would be the easiest thing for it to be mixed with.
Yeah, it definitely does taste vodka-y when I'm sipping it. It's
should've done. You know what they should have done? Pink Whitney.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Pro tip, guys. Mike and I tried this one time.
Uh-huh.
It's so good. So we mixed Pink Whitney with Baja Blast, and it's so good. It is so good.
Maybe you could brand it and make your own, you know?
Yeah. We like it tastes so Pink Whitney, for people who don't know, is like pink lemonade. And it's vodka.
That's what I thought it tasted like.
Yeah.
I've never had it, but
so good. So I would say that's really good. Give it a try. They have a pack of 4 with like the regular flavor, Code Red, Baja, and then there's another flavor.
Black cherry.
It's LimeWire? Livewire? Oh, so it's Livewire, so it's an orange flavor.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So,
I saw a different pack that had black cherry.
Yeah, so Oops. I don't know how those taste, but Baja Blast, we decided to just go with the Cowboy.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Because iconic Baja Blast.
I'm so mad.
It's really good. So when you come visit, we can get a whole pack.
Okay, great. I mean, you could probably mail alcohol. Yeah.
I don't know. But
Try it.
I mean,
worst that's going to happen is you'll get arrested. It's fine.
Great. Love that for me.
It'll be fine. It'll just be another reason why we postpone the podcast the next time. Danielle's in jail in Florida.
4th life event in jail. Florida woman tries to mail alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Honestly, you know what? So, sort of on topic, sort of off topic. Josh and I started watching this TV show. It's on Hulu. You guys have Hulu, right?
Yeah, we do.
And it's called like My Strange Arrest.
Oh shoot.
The first episode, at least 75% were Florida. Some guy got arrested for like trying to feed alligators or some shit.
I believe it.
Like, you got to watch it because now that could be you guys.
It could be us.
Could be Florida man and woman arrested for drinking too much Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
And they explode.
And they explode. What would you rate it out of 10? So
yeah. I'd give it an 8. It's really good.
Wow. Excuse me.
I would say if you like, it doesn't mask the alcohol flavor really at all, but I like it. Like it's super good.
Not too strong.
I wouldn't say it's too strong, but you definitely can taste it. So, but I like it. But I love Baja Blast, and we're a Mountain Dew household here. So,
yeah, you're freaking Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Shit.
So maybe I'll have an actual Baja Blast.
Maybe. You want to know what? You could probably get, it probably would be better if you got a regular Baja Blast and then mixed that in it. Because if that's too much alcohol, it'll like, weaken it, and then you could still have both.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Boy. Well, mine's not going to live up to that. Mine is also a tall boy, though. How
tall
funny.
Boys, baby.
So I just went to the grocery store because when we were going to record last weekend, I did it last minute per usual, and I didn't have really any options. So I just grabbed the only thing that looked interesting in like a tall boy form because now I can't buy a pack.
Yeah,
because then what's the point? Because if I don't like it, then what? You know?
Yeah, then it's just sitting there.
So I got this. It's
margarita.
Flying Embers, and it's a strawberry guava margarita.
I like the packaging.
Yeah, I think this was probably like $2 or $3. Like, it wasn't expensive.
10 out of 10 for the design.
Right? It's pretty. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's 10% alcohol.
Nice.
So we'll see. And then it says 0 sugar, and it's vegan and gluten-free.
For everybody out there who are vegan, there's your option. We'll tell you, we'll debunk if it's actually good for you, though. Well, tasting wise.
That smells like tequila. Oh.
Ooh, I love tequila.
Yeah. Something's wrong with you. No. Nuh-uh.
Listen, at least you bought one tall boy and not a whole pack. What does it taste like? Just is it super
Ass.
tequila-y?
Yes, honestly, that's probably why I don't like it. It's strawberry guava, so it's like light on the strawberry and guava and heavy on the fucking tequila.
Yeah. It's like those flavors that are like very light, like, you know, the watermelons, the cucumbers. I feel like guava is very light too, same with strawberry. So you don't really get big flavors.
Good.
Yeah. But hey, listen, you tried it. Well,
I'd give that probably like
out of 10.
a 4.
Ooh, okay. That's not
It
too
just
bad.
doesn't have a lot of flavor. And maybe that's because like maybe I was supposed to like shake it around. Not shake it, but like mix it. Maybe all the flavor is like right here. And I just
maybe it's better like as mixed, like if you got like a nice like tropical fruit juice and then mixed it.
Strawberry guava, real agave nectar and fruit juice. It contains 4% juice and the fucking rest of it is probably tequila.
Probably, yeah.
No thanks.
Man.
That's all right. What'd he say? Oh, he said sure.
Oh, is he coming and trying? Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't tell him it sucked.
Okay, won't. He's not going to hear me. Interesting. Now I'm going to have a hard time figuring out what the heck the next thing I'm going to do is.
I know. You really just went.
I went full send. Full send.
You really did. This is mine.
Hi, Josh.
Look at what Danielle got. Look at what Danielle got.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good. She said it was good. This is what I got. Yeah.
Terrible?
It's not good either.
You've had worse.
Yeah, that is true. We have had worse. I will say we have had worse.
We definitely
He just is like, that's not good and leaves.
Terrible?
He literally took a fucking chug though.
Guy's
no
maniac.
Thanks.
Guy's maniac.
I will give him, he really took a big sip. It's like down to here right now. Holy fuck. It just doesn't smell good either. It really smells like a margarita, but I guess I don't get margaritas unless they're like super fruity because I don't like tequila. Tequila and I, not good friends. We're not on speaking terms.
That's how I am with vodka, but like I can drink vodka still, so it's okay. Yeah. But
that just
so on your end.
Yeah, and fucking 10 out of 10 for you.
Winner for this one.
Yeah.
Listen,
I need to go to the liquor store next time.
You know, we'll see what we try next. Yeah.
Can I show you what I have on my desk?
Yes, please. Pickle! I got this for Morgan for Valentine's Day.
It's emotional support pickle. I will always be around to let you know that you are a big dill. That's what it says. I literally cried when I opened this. I want you to know that.
I was like, I have to send Morgan a pickle.
I literally have it sitting on my desk all the time.
And then I saw what it said, and I'm like, yes, she's gonna hate it.
I literally like cried and rolled my eyes at the same time because she also fucking sent that to me right after she moved, so I was in a weakened state.
Well, I wanted to get you a Valentine's Day present. I would have done it anyway if I was here, if it was in New York with you. So
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
it's on my.
Now she gets pickles.
Always. Yeah.
Pickles.
I still need to try. I kept the brine of when Mike made pickles, and I put cucumbers into the brine probably like 2 months ago.
Oh boy, we'll see how that goes.
But I remember telling Mike that, and he was like, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's gonna taste the same. And so they're just in the back of my fridge. I gotta try them.
What Mike did was pretty easy. Like, if you text him, he'll tell you what he did for.
Okay. I just figured that I liked the brine that he made, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just soak like cucumbers in that to make pickles again.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
so
fine.
We'll see. I'll have to try them, and then I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, let us know. But so yeah,
that's the podcast.
That's the podcast.
See you next month.
All right, I'm out of here.
What? Well, okay. I forgot that we talked about this in the first episode, but for me who forgot, what is your reading goal for the year, and how many books have you read?
Oh, okay. So, I always end up doing this thing where like I'll start my goal pretty high, and then I think about life a little bit, like a lot, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
don't know what the fuck's gonna happen this year, so I ended up going way down. So I started with
Oh, you changed it. Okay.
yeah, I started with 100,
Mhm.
and then I went down to 50.
Well, okay. Let's be fair to you though, because you started with 100 before you knew that you were moving.
Yeah.
And before you changed jobs and before all the things.
Mhm.
So last year, your end was like what, 120 something?
Yeah, it was like 120.
So you could have hit 100 if nothing in your life changed this year.
Yeah, I could have. I think that
So-
if I stayed the same in life, I think that there was potential I could have easily gotten to 100.
Yeah.
But since I have a lot of life changes, I think
Mhm.
50 is a good goal. No pressure.
No.
So, I'm at 19.
What are you at? Jesus Christ, Danielle.
What? I had a good January.
I'm going to go see what I'm at right now.
Hey, can you do
How
me
do
a
I
favor?
say this on
Could you
here,
put this in the fridge? Because I'm gonna drink it later.
actually? Excuse me.
Do you want to drink it now?
We can share.
It's only 12.
Okay, don't. It's 12:30. First of all, don't be rude. Okay, I guess
you.
that's not horrible.
Oh.
I did not have a good January, I don't think. As far as like reading, I've just been in a slump, I think,
Mhm.
and just kind of been like blah into reading. Recently, I've been delving back into it. So I didn't hit my goal last year. I think my goal was like 75.
Mhm.
And then in October, November, I changed it to 65 or maybe
Okay.
70. I changed it a little bit and I still didn't hit it. I think I ended the year with like 62 or something. So I was like,
That's still really
okay.
good. Like,
Well, I mean, I know it is a lot, but I was just kind of like, well, I went into a slump a little bit more last year than I think I anticipated. So this year I started with 50 again. And right now I have 10 books read because I finished the Simone St. James one yesterday.
what did you give that? Oh no! It's my next fucking book.
A 3.
Dang, people are loving that book.
You might like it. I mean, it just was.
No spoils.
I'm not gonna give you a fucking spoiler. Shut up.
Okay. That's the next one because I wanted to actually read that first.
It was it was just maybe too like. I think she was trying to not go the same route as like a normal. Like, remember when I texted you and I was like, if it's what I think it is, it's gonna be stupid.
Mhm.
It wasn't what I thought it was, but I think she tried too hard to make it not
Got it.
predictable.
Yeah.
And then it was just kind of like, oh, that
Did it
was
feel forced?
Okay.
Yeah, because when I feel like sometimes when they're
little.
trying to do that stuff, it feels too forced.
I just wrote my review, and my review doesn't have spoilers in it. I had just said that there are parts of the story that felt mushed together and added in for some extra like oomph to the
Yeah.
book. I don't think we needed the big reveal at the end. And I just said with one of our main characters, because there's 2 main characters and they each have like their own side story. And it felt like it was just kind of like we would get information about their side stories and it was supposed to feel like a mystery, but it just felt like it was too much information and it didn't all make sense.
Got it.
And she tried to do like this big, oh my God, reveal. And then naturally in any thriller, there's like an end action scene of like the real killer is like,
Yeah.
don't tell anybody. You know what I mean? It was that, but like it just felt chaotic and too much. And it was just average. I love her books and she always writes about like supernatural stuff. So if you like supernatural, if you like ghost, spooky, like ghost stories, whatever, that's what this book was. And she writes a lot of other like spooky ghost story-esque books too. This one was just
Okay.
for me. But that's, I mean, I loved Sundown Motel. The Book of Cold Cases was good. I currently have Silence for the Dead on my shelf, and I really wanted to read Ghost 19. Did you read Ghost 19?
I did not.
Oh,
I think
thought
that's
you
a
did for
short
some reason.
story.
Yeah. But she writes a lot of
Paranormal.
ghost stories.
Yeah.
Paranormal, yeah. So if you like paranormal, try her. I'm not like giving up on her. It just was kind of like, that's
It was
all.
just like middle of the road.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You also have read like, so I haven't read any of her books yet. Go fucking figure.
You haven't read any of her books, really?
No.
I thought you read Sundown Motel.
Nope. I haven't.
What about the other one that I said?
Nope.
Book of Cold Cases?
Nope.
I really thought we read that for like the podcast. Okay, well, I would say start with one of those two.
Okay, so don't read for the podcast. I mean, don't read for the book club.
I really hope we don't pick that book.
Well, we did. For gamers?
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about ninnies.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because that's an option for
Gamers.
ninnies too.
Yeah, gamers.
I mean, you could, whatever, that's fine. But I would just not take this book and be like, wow, this is what all of her books are. If you're going to start with this one, then just know that there are better ones out
It's
there.
going to get better from
It will
this.
get better.
Okay.
I think it will anyway. Who knows? You might love this book, and then you're going to read her other books and be like, wow, this is much better, or wow, I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, we'll see. Experiment.
we'll see. It's
Yeah.
fine. Text me when you read it, though, because...
Oh, I will. I'll update you throughout the whole thing, because that's going to be like one of my next reads. So,
what other next reads are you going to start reading?
The Women is next too. I'm bringing that on vacation with me.
When do you go on vacation?
Next week on Saturday, because Annie gets married next week.
Oh, duh. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I did know that.
Annie gets married.
Oh my gosh.
Yay, so many things. Yeah. Woo. So excited.
Wow.
It's going to be fun.
I hope you love that book.
Me too. I think I will. My mom finished it and loved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me so happy.
Yeah,
I
she was
literally...
like, way better than Four Winds.
Go
I'm
ahead.
like, oh my God, Mom.
I think it was better than the Four Winds for different reasons. Because, like, the Four Winds was slow.
But, yeah, and I brought this up with my mom really quick. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm like,
You're
think
not.
about it in the sense of how it was to live in the Dust Bowl. Time goes by slow. So she really kind of mimicked that through her writing.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Because they also had, like, hardship after hardship. And, like, things did happen. But...
The time lapse in between all of that, there's nothing, and you're hungry. Nothing's going on. You're like worried about, like, time goes slow when you're worried, and you're hungry, and like it really mimics. She really like translate that through her writing and like how it. So.
Yeah, and I think for this one, the Vietnam War, she got there because this isn't a spoiler. She obviously goes to the Vietnam War to serve as like an army nurse. She gets there, and shit hits the fan as soon as she gets there, and it just doesn't stop.
Oh, I'm excited.
Like it is very heavy. So for you and for anybody else listening, take care of yourself while reading this book, because she does not hold back on the missing limbs that she sees people come in with, the bombs that she hears, the children that she like sees and takes care of if they come in. So like it's a very heavy book, but I think I appreciated it more going and listening to her talk. Because there was literally, Danielle, oh my God, I was crying. No surprise. But there was a woman there. There was a woman there who she said that her husband served in the Vietnam War. And she was like, I also tried to go over. And this is something that happens in the book too. I tried to go over and they said, no, like, you're a woman. You're not going over there. Like, she was like, I tried to go as a nurse. And I think our main character, Frankie, does this too. She goes to like the Air Force and they're like, yeah, no, you need a degree. She goes to the Navy or Marines or somebody and they're like, yeah, no, you need basic training. You need all of this. And then she goes to the Army and they're like, a body? Great, go. Like they didn't question it at all. So she tried to go over, this woman did, and she started crying on the mic because they like opened it up for Q&A.
Of course.
She was like, thank you for writing this story because my husband doesn't talk about it and it made me understand him more. I'm getting like goosebumps talking about it, but like I was a puddle.
That's really
It's
cool.
fine.
That's really cool.
So I'm
so sad I didn't get to go to that event, but also at the same time, like I'm not sad. You know what I mean?
I know. I mean, you were sad because it was something that you were looking forward to, but you weren't sad because you had other happy things happening at that time.
Yeah.
So like it worked out. And
I wish I could have two bodies at once.
You know, maybe you and I could have collectively smothered Lauren in her sleep because she snored so fucking bad, Danielle. I would have killed her. Lauren, I love you.
The funny thing is, I probably would have snored too, and then you would have had no sleep.
I didn't really have any sleep anyway. I slept with my AirPods in on noise canceling mode, and I could still hear her snoring. She warned me. She was like, "Listen, just so you know, my snoring has gotten bad." And I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." And then she went to sleep, and she like did snore a little bit when she first went to sleep, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't that bad." And then in the middle of the night, it would just be like, and I was like, "I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her." Lauren, I love
Lauren.
you. Sorry.
Sweet Lauren.
It's great. We had a blast. We did have a blast.
I'm so glad
Other
you
than
guys
that,
said
it was fine.
Yeah. The pictures you guys sent me made me wheeze so hard. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That lady in the background.
Yeah, and then you editing me over top of her. I cannot.
You're welcome. You know, I tried really hard.
Yeah, you did a great job. I was like, damn, Morgan's about to get to my job. Like, holy shit.
God.
Oh, but yeah,
But that
one,
was just
I'm really excited to read
loved
it. Everybody who's read it is like blown away. So I'm really excited. Mike's gonna read it with me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You did get 2 copies.
I got 3 fucking copies.
Oh, because you won the 1 copy, right?
So I got it from the publisher. But
yes. And then you got book of the month,
so
and then you got
I was
the
supposed
one
to get
from
the
the
tote that everybody got, and I was like, and then I emailed her. I'm like, can you send me that? And she's like, she's like, it must be lost in the mail. So she sent me another one, but not with the tote.
Oh,
so I got 3 books.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I got book of the month.
Yeah.
Signed one, and then another one. But it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got 2. I literally would have probably gotten book of the month if we weren't going to that event, because my one that I pre-ordered on Barnes & Noble, the one that I pre-ordered didn't fucking deliver until, you know, and then we got some at the event. And let me just tell you, they were not checking. Like, I literally walked up and they were just handing out books to like people who came in, and I was like, hey, I had 3, you know, and she was like, oh, you had 3? Cool. Didn't check. I could have been like, I had 5, and she would probably give me fucking 5. Here you go. And then they had the nameplate with each of them.
Yeah. Did she do it? So it was just a talk and then it was done? Or did she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She had to leave. I think she was driving to like her next event because Adriana, I want to say it's Trigiani, just because it's so close to like Joey Tribbiani. First of all, I loved her. She writes a lot of like romance stuff, but she had some historical fiction that I was interested in. And she was a really funny like Q&A host, I should say. I really loved her a lot. And when Lauren and I shared, I think it was on Lauren's post, when she shared and tagged Adriana commented on it and like put a heart or something like that.
Oh, I love that.
She was really great. It was a great event. And then I brought it on vacation when we went on the cruise, thinking that I was gonna like slowly read it.
Yeah, no.
And then I finished it before we left. Like, we stayed the night in a hotel the day before the cruise, and then we were reading it in the hotel. I was reading it in the hotel lobby, waiting for our ride, and I finished it in the hotel lobby. And per any Kristen Hanna book, there were tears, and I was sobbing in the hotel lobby reading the book. So,
naturally,
I can talk all day about this book and Kristen Hanna, as we all know, but I'm just very excited for you to read it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited. And then I have another book in my pile I'm going to start, but whatever. So there's a lot of good books coming out this year. What?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I slept so hard on None of This Is True.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge that. Wow.
So good, right? So fucking good.
I was not expecting any of that. And, you know, I mean, Lisa Jewell for me is...
She's a hit or miss.
Jewel. I don't know if it's Jewel.
I don't know what it is, because every time I say Jewel, people laugh at me, and I'm like, okay, so it's definitely not.
I'm just going to keep saying Jewel. I don't fucking care. It's fine. Don't care. Her books are hit or miss for me, and when they are a miss, they fucking suck. So when Danielle was like, this is the best thriller of the year, I was like, okay, Danielle, no, it's not. I'll be honest. That was my thought. I was like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. But then everybody was saying it. So ironically, on our trip to the Kristen Hanna event, I got it as an audiobook, and I'm listening in the car while Lauren is reading one of her books. And Lauren can attest to this. I don't know if she will after I just outed her for fucking snoring. But Lauren can attest to this, that I literally paused the book and was like, what the fuck? When they said that, this isn't the spoiler, what we were thinking, when they said the age difference. When she was like, oh, I met him when he was like 35 and I was 12. And I was like, what? What?
Yeah, the book is banana pancakes.
You physically read it, yeah?
I think, yeah, I physically read it because I got the ARC.
Okay. The audio for this book, top tier. Do not physically read this book.
Listen
I mean, you still loved it.
I loved it and I did the audio.
Physically
I did
read
physical.
it.
Yeah.
The audio, I think it's probably the best dramatized audio I've ever listened to. They did such a great job. They made me feel like I was listening to a podcast or a true crime documentary versus like an audiobook. So
That's
good.
really cool.
I slept on it. I gave it a 5. Danielle,
yeah, so
really,
good, right?
You know, she knows me. I should have just listened to her.
Well, no. Well, yeah. Well, I think I would like. There's like, so like, not to like throw any books under the bus, but like, I know what you like in your thrillers, I feel like, by this point. So like, I just recently read What Happened to Nina. I enjoyed it, but I don't think you would enjoy it. So so I really, really enjoyed it, and it's very true crime, but I don't think that's the type of thriller you like. You like something that has twists that shock the fuck out of you, and
it didn't.
And they have to nail them really well. And there's a lot of them that don't do that. And there's also like, example, the one by the girl who wrote Luckiest Girl Alive or whatever.
I know what you're talking about, the Ted Bundy one.
Yeah, the Ted Bundy one. That one makes it sound like it's going to be a thriller, but it's more true crime, historical fiction maybe, but like not. I don't know. What Happened to Nina is very like, it explores a crime, but it's really not psychologically thriller.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. It's more like facts than anything.
Yeah, so it's still fiction. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean facts of like, it's just telling you what happened. It's not really like, ooh, who did it? It's just like, this happened. This is it.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I go into thrillers, I really want something that's like gonna shock the shit out of me. So
I just recently it was at Barnes & Noble when Lauren and I went last weekend. I got The Trials of Lizzie Borden, which is a true story.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it's going to be like that. It's going to be straight facts. Obviously, we know what happened and who did it and all the details. But I got that because because I was getting Wayward and it was the buy one, get one 50% off. So I was looking for one of those, and the Lizzie Borden was in the BOGO. So I do have that. So we'll see if I like that. But I also think I like true crime, but I think I like it when it's true crime.
Yeah.
Like it's not fictionalized true crime.
Yep, I know what you mean. Yeah,
So
you have to
we'll
either
see
lean
about
into
that.
the actual like facts of it, or you go full send on fiction. It can't be in between.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So, I just want to talk about like 2 books that I read that I really loved, because I have read a lot of books that I really loved. And I like really want to say that there is a really popular book going around right now that romance readers are loving, and it's like a thing. And I read it, and I will say it's worth the hype.
Let's hear it. Or let's see it.
So it's Butcher and Blackbird, and this shit is so good. But
that is like not horror, but like it's gory, yeah?
It's gory. Yeah. It's
I have
gory.
seen that.
It's about 2 serial killers, and it's a romance.
But they're like cannibals, right?
It's accidental cannibalism.
Okay. All right.
It's funny. It's really weird. But
I have seen that going around, and I will be honest, it's piqued my curiosity, but I always thought that it was a like horror gore-filled book that just maybe wasn't for me. But I didn't realize it was a romance too. Like when you say romance, do you mean like
there's sex in it?
Well,
I don't know. I think when I was gonna say, They
I was
fall
gonna
in
be like, is
love.
it the romance that you generally gravitate towards that's like kicking your feet? Oh my gosh, so cute.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
there's sex in it and they eat people.
Yep.
That just doesn't feel like it goes together.
I know, it's weird, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I tried it, and one, the audiobook is really good, but don't do the audiobook, but still buy the author's book. Since the guy who's doing
the audio.
Yeah, the male audio book narrator is getting canceled right now because he's been doing bad stuff. He like sexually assaulted some women in the audiobook realm. So support the author, don't support the audiobook narrator.
Okie dokie, you heard it here first.
But like people are like, I'm not buying the audiobook, but at the same time you're hurting the author if you don't buy her book. So like
buy the physical.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever. So
okay, good to know. Good to
know.
It's
a really good book, but go in with knowing that it's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Because there's some shit that's really gross, but it's fucking fun. Like she did just a really good job of like, of course 2 serial killers are gonna be fucked up and fucked up shit's gonna go on with these murderers. Like, it's really interesting. I highly recommend. But if you can't handle gore, I gave it a 5.
Okay.
If you can't handle gore and it's very sexually, like, the spice is heavy. So like if you're not into that stuff, probably shouldn't read it. But my mom bought this book in her book of the month box, and I'm like, Mother, did you read what it's about? Like,
so is this the review that you posted that was like, I'm not a bell pepper spice girl anymore?
No, that was this other book that I good segue. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
This is the other book I wanted to bring up really quick. So I read my first Tessa Bailey, and it's called Fangirl Down. And I bought a special edition version because I love this book so much.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, so this is the original, which is super cute still.
Yeah.
But it's about a golfer on the PGA Tour, and he falls in love with his caddy, and it's so fun. And it takes place part in Florida. So I'm like, I really just love this book so much. And it kind of, I read it at a good time because I just moved to Florida. And look, I even bought a bookmark. I love this book so much, but it's so cute. Look at them.
That's really pretty.
And then the back is like a different illustration.
And apparently there's sex in it.
There's lots of sex in it. But anyway, it's so cute. It's really good. It's something different because I've never read a book about golf, like a romance in general, because you got like your hockey, your football. And then
golf. Everybody forgets about the golf boys.
Yeah. And there's some handsome golf boys. Sorry, Mike. But yeah.
I thought you were gonna just be talking about Mike when you said that.
So yeah, but I don't know. I think it's really good. It's really cute. It's fun. It's Grumpy Sunshine. It's in Florida, and it's literally on the like PGA Tour. And I thought that was really cool and very timely because like golf it's starting up right now, and so I loved it so much. I highly recommend those 2 books. So yeah.
Did you get that one a 5?
I think so. Yeah, they're really both. I mean, geez, I'm buying like every single copy.
I mean, yeah, Jesus Christ, you better have given it a 5. You're like, I gave it a 2, actually.
I hated it, but I bought a different copy.
That is a really pretty copy, though.
Yeah, I was like, I love this so much. I don't know, it's fun. And they're unique things. Like, I feel like sometimes in the romance world, you're getting the same thing over and over again. Like, you've got your doctors, your doctor, and your whatever, and then you've got your, I don't know, your author and the publicist or whatever. You got small town, but like it's like a person in the city goes to a small town and fall in love with the farmer. You know what I mean? So like these kind of are different things and they break out of the norm. So, but yeah.
I'm not laughing and mocking you. I'm laughing at you being like, go to a small town, and you're like pissed off about it.
But it's like, I feel like it's all
repetitive.
the same. It happens. It's all the same. And it's like, when stuff like this comes out and it's new and unique, and it's like, I feel like it needs to be highlighted on and stuff like that. And
Tessa Bailey's like a well-known author, though.
Yeah, she's a pretty big popular author in the romance world, and she has really spicy shit.
Oh, It Happened One Summer.
Yeah.
Line and Sinker. Okay.
She's coming out with like a sports series right now. So like the next book in this series, so it's like a whole series. Like there's the like characters connect. So the next one's a hockey player, and he shows up in this Fangirl Down book. and like the characters will like overlap into the next book. So like the hockey player falls in love with this girl in this book's friend. So they end up in the next book, and then she'll probably introduce the next, because there's 3. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about those. This one was really good, so I'm hoping the hockey one's pretty freaking sweet.
I was just looking at her books on here just to see, because I like recognized her name, but I was just looking, and she had a book that was published in 2023. I'm assuming around Christmas. That's called "Wreck the Halls."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it said "Wreck the Balls" at first, and I was like, "Wow, okay, really just diving right in." That's all.
So yeah, but I read a bunch of books. February was a slow month. I will say, I listened to Rock Paper Scissors, and I slept on that book so hard.
By
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good book.
That one was good. I think I physically read that. That's the one where he has like he can't see faces. Yeah.
Yeah. He has what the fuck is that called? Whatever. Yeah. Again, unique things.
Yes.
I read a romance by Catherine Center. Same thing, but she fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So cool.
I have to read that Catherine Center that I got sent to me.
What? Oh, from
rom-commers. Yeah, I did get sent that, so that'll be my first Catherine Center.
It's Bright Happy Books.
I'll probably hate it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna totally hate it.
I'll probably just be like, "Ew, this is so gross."
You know the thing though, she does bring emotional things in there, so you might like it. We'll see.
All right.
Anything? Those are the 2 books, because I've read a lot, and like I could go on for forever about books. You know how I am.
Yeah.
What do you want to highlight? What did you read? Actually, yeah. What did you read?
So we've kind of talked about the books that I've read already. So January, I read The Fury.
Yeah, that was poop.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was bad.
Thanks, publisher, for sending it to us, though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they sent it to anybody who'd take it. I kind of talked about the books that I read. I read Shark Heart, which that one.
Can we talk about that? Because okay.
Well, yes, we can.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to dive us into a whole conversation. Okay. And I just want to highlight one other book that I read.
Okay.
And then we can dive into that, because otherwise I talked about Murder Road. I talked about The Women. None of this is true. This isn't the one that I wanted to talk about, but Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Also very good. A little different for her, but in the same time not. Like, it was historical fiction, but it was also, I guess, picture if Firefly Lane was mixed with a historical fiction, like a true historical fiction.
Okay.
That's what it kind of was.
Okay.
So
interesting. I think I have that.
It was
on my
good.
shelf.
I did like it. And that one is the one that I picked for the mailbox book club.
Got it.
The book that I wanted to highlight is actually also going around right now. It just came out for Book of the Month. And I don't know if you got this or not.
Oh, I definitely did. I think I know what you're going to say.
Listen for the Lie.
Yeah, I got that.
That one, hyped. I got sent that as an ARC, and it was one, you know how you like randomly get the emails that are like 2 upcoming books, and then it's like, it'll give you the link for both of them. I got one of those and Listen for the Lie, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go through my ARCs, sit down and just pick from this email which one sounds better. And let me just tell you, Listen for the Lie is another podcast, thriller, drama, whatever. Not so much drama. I would say it is thriller. But it also, I think, is well done.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the podcast, thriller, I mean, we just were raving about None of This Is True, but like, it's overdone, and oftentimes it's not done well.
Yeah. When you do it well, you do it well.
Exactly. And None of This Is True did that.
Yep.
And I think Listen for the Lie also did that. I would say I liked None of This Is True better than Listen for the Lie.
Okay.
But I was impressed that I've, no offense, never heard of Amy Tintera. I don't know if this is her debut or if I've just never heard of her.
Looking it up.
And she killed it.
I'm excited to read that. Maybe I'll skip Murder Road and read that one.
I think you would like this one better than Murder Road, but that's just me. it also ties in the amnesia trope
Ooh.
that I have personally never read. Like true amnesia, not
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm telling you that I don't remember, but I really remember everything.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
that's
faking
also a
it.
thriller,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
Exactly. This was true amnesia. And it also says here, readers also enjoyed, if you like Listen for the Light, readers also enjoyed Bye Baby, Only If You're Lucky, Murder Road, which don't fucking pay attention to that one. Finlay Donovan Rolls the Dice. These ones I haven't read.
That
but
some of
anyway.
these, well, the new couple in 5B, I don't know why I said that one just came out.
Yes.
Guest, I don't think the Guest has even come out yet.
Really?
I don't think it's come out yet.
February 20th. You
Okay,
lied.
yeah, I lied right to your face. Anyway.
But it just was done very well, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't remember what was spoiler and what's not.
Yeah, and that just came out this month.
Yeah. But Lucy is our female main character, and she is a sassy bitch.
Oh, we love
And
that.
I love that so much because even when, so she's accused of murdering her best friend and they can never prove it. And she claims she does not remember what happened that night. So the whole town is like, we know that you did it, basically, but we don't have any proof. And I think she has to come back for something. It's one of those, like, I have to return to my hometown for something. Everybody thinks I'm a murderer, that kind of stuff. But there's also a guy doing a true crime documentary because it's like an anniversary or whatever, and then he is talking to everybody but her, and then her grandma basically is like, tells the guy, oh, she'll talk to you, like, come over here, you'll meet with her, and sets them up and whatever.
Interesting.
But she's a sassy bitch, and not in like she's a bitch. Just because like everybody thinks you killed your best friend, like you kind of have to have a little bit of like
you have to have like a cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And she just, I don't know. I really
to read it.
enjoyed it. I think you should read that next. And I hope you like it. On
topic of book of the month.
Yeah.
I got fucking 6 books, but they like went ham.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
There's their mystery thriller books were really like, they all sounded good. Like Listen for the Lie, Murder Road, the other one, Kill Me for Her, whatever,
yeah, I know
something
what
like that.
I didn't get that one, but
I did get that one. That one sounded really fucking good. I got a fantasy, and then I got Wayward as my free book, and then I got Lynn Painter's new book, which is a romance. But yeah, Book a Month said, you guys want books? We'll give you your books.
Exactly. I think for me, fuck your wallet. I think for me too, for Book of the Month, it was.
You skipped the first 2 months, did you?
Yeah, I did. But they had some killer add-ons for the last 2 months that I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can get a book. And then I didn't think they'd go this ham, so I went in and I wanted to get.
Yeah, you had to decide.
I had to get my book of the year, my book for this month, and then all the other add-ons that I wanted to get, and keep it under 6 because the book of the year didn't technically count.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we could only get 3?
Yeah, thank God. What did you get for the book of the year again?
Yours truly.
Oh, that was a good book.
Because what were the other options?
Shark Heart.
Yeah, wasn't
Wayward. None of This Is True. Lisa Joelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yours truly.
Mm-hmm. I think that was it.
There's 5.
Let me go look.
There's one more. And I had all of them except for Wayward.
Book of the year. Hold on. Yours truly, None of This Is True, Shark Heart, Wayward. Oh, The Wishing Game.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. That one I was like tempted, but Wayward, it said magical realism, and I was like, probably not for me. But funny enough, at book club last weekend, one of the girls had read Wayward and was talking about how like dark and triggering the book was, and I was like, fuck, sign me up. Like, she was talking about some of the, I literally texted Allie afterwards, and I was, because I went and bought Wayward at Barnes & Noble, and I texted Allie my like haul, and she was like, ooh, Wayward, like I have that too. And I was like, yeah, is it bad that like when whoever it was talking about all the triggers and trauma and like deep dark things, I wanted to buy it instantly? And she was like, yeah, me too. So it's apparently really fucked up, and I can't wait.
I love Allie. She's so funny.
She's great.
She's so funny.
Shark Heart I already had because of the book club.
Yep.
Mailbox book club, which that can be our segue. None of this is true. I already had. And then yours truly, I was just kind of like, fuck it. Whatever. It's free.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I wouldn't normally pick Wayward, but that I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a free book. Might as well get it. I loved yours truly. Like, Abby Jimenez is a really good book author, right?
Yeah.
I have a hard feeling that I just feel like Shark Heart should have, or Lisa Jewell's book should have won that. The book of the year.
Oh, because you're saying yours truly was the book of the year.
She won.
Out
of those 5
I understand
books, she won. Yeah. She won the like main book.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you read that book.
Yes.
And you're saying that Shark Heart okay. I'm with you now. Just took me a minute.
I'm saying that I think those 2 books had deserved it better than yours truly, even though yours truly was a good book. I think that those 2 other books were more memorable and will stick with me for a longer time than that.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have it, so I'll read it eventually.
It's cute if you're looking for a good romance.
And then at book club last weekend, we talked about, Connolly actually brought up, she was like, do you guys want to do like a book swap where we just bring all the books that like we don't really want anymore and see if anybody here wants them? And I was like, yes.
That's a great idea. Well, that's pretty much what I did when I left. I was like,
oh yeah, I'm bringing all of your books that I still have. I think I still have like 10.
Oh, dang, you got rid of a lot. Good for you.
Yeah, because I gave some to the girls that I work with. I just sent pictures and I was like, tell me what you want. Erica took one. I feel like I mailed another one. I mailed one to Erica. Maybe I was just mailing my my mailbox book club book. And then Josh's mom and his aunt had come out because we went like wedding dress shopping for Josh's mom. And I was like, oh, you guys want to look at the books that I have here? And they took 25 books.
Good for them. Proud
Collectively, they took 25. And I just saw Josh's mom last week and she was like, oh yeah, Aunt Steph, who was with her, she's like, she read all of her books already. She took The Fury. I did not say a fucking word when she took it. She was like, oh, I'll take this. I was like, I have another copy. You want it?
You want 2?
You want 2? Also, this is me acknowledging that Mariah just fucking messaged me.
Oh my gosh.
Even though it says recording the podcast. Let me see what it says. Oh, she screenshotted it and says, I feel targeted. Shout out Mariah on the podcast.
Mariah. She's so funny.
Oh my God.
God.
But anyway.
Shark Heart is so good.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that you have to go into it with an open mind.
Yes, I will say that. I think, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say, because I don't think I was typing it correctly, because the book itself, for people who aren't familiar with it or just looked at it and was like, whoa, what the hell? It's a book about someone transforming into an animal, but she's using it as a connotation to terminal illness.
Yeah.
So, for example, our main character, Lewis, turns into a shark. And I don't know what specific illness.
In my brain cells, when I was reading it, not to interrupt you, but I thought it was cancer. Like,
I thought it was cancer too.
I thought it translated into cancer. And then like there's other animals and characters, like other people that turn into animals. And I think that like her mom had Alzheimer's or like dementia.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
What about her little pregnant friend?
I think that was just like loss
pregnancy
of like
complications.
or like a miscarriage or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not all terminal illnesses. It's whatever. It's
she died.
Right. So like miscarriage / like complications.
Yeah. She died because of complications.
It's interesting to picture it as turning into an animal and like how these people experience these things.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
Like it's how you would experience having a family member having a terminal disease, but it's a person turning into an animal. It's interesting.
I think she did do a good job at making it weird, air quotes around weird, because if your partner was turning into a fucking shark, you would be like, whoa, what the hell? And I feel like, and maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like people in this world whose partner ends up having a terminal illness aren't given enough grace of like your partner is going through something. Like that's your partner's issues. Like why is it affecting you so much? Which sounds so shitty coming out of my mouth, but like I think
There's a lot
she
of
did a
people
good job
affected.
at explaining that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Of
Yeah.
like there's a lot of people affected. And then when he had his moment of when he was at the zoo and like breaking down and like throwing shit and they got kicked out, like I'm just picturing when he had to go and he had to go to like that's his reaction to chemo. Or that's his reaction to just his body being tore down because his body was changing into a shark in the book, but his body was changing because he's getting more and more
sick.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So I think that like you can't go into that book thinking like literally shark, literally Komodo dragon, literally bird. Like you know what I mean? Like you have to and I'm so glad like I like what you said in your review or like post. I feel like I had the same situation with my book club, like being able because like I got it when I first read it, but I also was like, I think I needed clarification that somebody else read it like this because I'm not entirely sure this is actually what she meant to do. But a lot of the other girls in my book club translated that like what as well, and I was like, oh, and it's just like really nice to like books like that are great conversation topics. And like you can really like unpack like what you read and like all the things that happened. Like so the thing that you brought up about Lewis and the whale or whatever the fuck. Right, didn't he like you said he cheated on her or like had another relationship?
No. I know what you're talking about, but that's not what I was referencing.
Oh, okay.
I was referencing when she tried to do the scuba gear and she tried to stay with him and it didn't work.
Yep.
He swam away and she drove back and obviously she was mourning. She was upset. On her drive back home, she ended up hooking up with that truck driver.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was actually pissed off about. I was like, you're so sad that you just lost your husband. And yes, grief comes in many ways.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it means sleeping with someone. And it didn't say that they slept together. It said that they like kissed
spent the night.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. And like,
you know, I was just kind of like,
I would
so
not
upset,
do that with Josh.
But that's
that
not what
me.
that's not how I would grieve. But again, I don't know how I would grieve.
Well, yeah, again, that's like probably like if you think about it, like in a sense, he just went away, but
he died.
He
like
died. The normal. It's interesting
sense.
how and like people when they're upset and like they're feeling lonely deal with it in different ways. So but I agree with you.
Was very shocked. That she didn't even have and I don't remember fully. She could have, but I don't think she even had a moment of like, no, this is wrong. Like I don't
think she did.
No, she was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you're paying me attention, fine.
Yeah,
I think I loved, and you and anybody else who read this book, don't come for me. I liked Ren's mom's story better than Ren and Lewis's story.
Oh no, I agree with you.
And I think maybe that also was because we got a deeper dive into Ren, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it was meant to be that way, that you see them and Ren lost him and her response and everything. And then you see all the other things that she's been through.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. So I think it was meant to be that way, but I really liked diving into her mom's story so much better.
I agree with you. I liked that a lot. And I even liked the mom that turned into a bird. I liked her storyline too. So like I just thought it was so interesting. Like all of it was so interesting. It's so unique. I've never read a book like that in my whole entire life. Like I just was like, I would love to hear her speak about that book because I just think it's so interesting and weird. And
I wonder where she got that idea. Like I wonder truthfully, and I'm not saying this to be funny, I wonder if she had a moment where she was under the influence and she was like, what about this? And then she like someone wrote that down and was like, no, that actually is a good idea. Because I feel like parts of that book you needed to be probably high to read. No lie. Like you probably needed
It's a
to like
weird book.
be high to fully understand that, or be under the influence of something that would kind of like open your mind up.
Yeah. It's so
You
funny.
know?
Like Fred Handbags, he was like, I didn't get this book.
I really think, and that's why I commented on it too and tagged you, because I was like, I don't think I would have felt this way if you didn't tell me this going into it. Like, I thought of this in the way of anxious people.
Mhm.
And I think it was Victoria that told me that the book reads like a person who has anxiety, or like you have to read it like the narrator has anxiety or something like that. And if she had told me that before going into the book, I probably would have been like this.
Yeah,
I would have been like,
appreciate
oh,
it more.
I
Yeah.
understand it better.
Yeah.
Because anxious people and this book at times, I wrote this in my review, made me feel like it was too smart for me.
Yeah. I've read a
know
few
what I
books like
mean?
that. Mhm.
That I'm just kind of like, I am just gonna skim over this because my brain, like, I'm not smart enough to read this part of the book.
That's how I
I'm
feel
just gonna
about
skim over it.
like some of Blake Crouch's books. I'm like, this is way too smart for me. So, but
Yes.
but yeah, I totally get what you mean. Like, it's like way too focused on the message behind what's actually going on, and
Yeah.
it's like almost too much if you don't think about it hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's very unique. I think it's like if you can be open to it and try it, you should try it. It's cool.
I
But
am definitely happy that I read it. It was an interesting read, and it gave me perspective on some things. So coming from me, who said I'm never gonna read that book when it came out in Book of the Month, and I think you got it on Book of the Month, yeah?
yeah, I got it because we picked out. I don't think I would have gotten it if we didn't read it for a book club.
That's true. I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
But I feel like people like were so excited when it came out, and I was like,
that
not
sounds like the
judging them,
weirdest
but a little
fucking
bit
book
judging
ever.
them. You
No,
know, I
because
was like, that doesn't sound good at all.
yeah, no, I had like when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know about that, and then I read
Right.
it, and I was
Everybody's like, oh my God, this is such a good book. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
yeah, but you never know
Like
until
how-
you read something. You know what I mean?
Like how I
it's
was when you said
crazy.
none of this is true is good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay, whatever.
um, yeah. So that's a book that you keep your mind open for it and whatever. And
Yeah.
Emily, if you ever want to just chat, because I'm curious about why you chose certain animals for certain things,
Yeah, maybe that's the next other interview we do.
that'd be really cool. I like.
Maybe
I'm
we-
so
we- I mean-
curious to deep dive into her brain. I'm like, is she gonna write another book? Because I'm curious
Is
what
this her
else
first
she's.
book?
Yeah, it's her debut.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it's her debut. I probably just lied to your face.
No, it is her debut,
Yeah,
I think.
I think it
I
is her
think-
debut.
2, it had its moments of like very beautiful, powerful statements and words. Because it did get me emotional, because Lewis and Ren's love for each other was never ending. Like, it was just so beautiful. And I think that's why I was also so mad at her that she went and like whatever she did with the truck driver. Because I was like, this man would have literally done anything for you. And she literally tried to go with him in the ocean, so to speak. Like, they loved each other so much. And then seeing how much her mom loved her, and it had its moments where I was just like, oof, okay.
Yeah,
Like, ow.
yeah.
And I think too, I should have brought it in here because that's the one that we're like annotating and writing our
Oh,
notes on
yeah.
and stuff like that.
So
So
fun.
it was also nice to kind of like so I was the second person to read it. So I didn't really have a lot of people to like comment with. It was just the girl who
I can't wait till you get
picked
to
it.
like closer to the end where everybody's written in it. It's so fun to read everybody's like.
I almost wish this one was like a last one for me.
So
I could see everybody else's.
I kind of fucked myself with my like, because I'll get invited to groups that do that with romance books now, and
Mhm.
I kind of fucked myself because I draw on it, and now everybody wants to see my drawing, so I'm always in the fucking front, so I never get to see anybody's fun comments.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But you get it back, yeah?
No, so like once it goes through everybody, it ends up back at the first person, and then they send it to the author, so they get the finalized copy of everybody's comments and stuff.
Oh, I don't like that.
So, but yeah,
I
no,
almost-
it's like
you know?
be nice and stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't be like, yeah, this fucking sucks.
Yeah,
But like, I think I almost like,
that you're getting your copy back.
yeah, that's why I picked
Winter Garden.
Fucking shocker. I picked a Kristen Hanna. But I think I picked that because it was a new of her books for me. And that's like one of my favorite authors. So now I can go back and see everybody else's like comments about certain books, whatever.
Yeah. It'd be really cool. Sorry. Finish
No,
your thought.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Truthfully.
It would be really cool if we could get a group of 10 of like our close book friends, like me, you, Allie, Lauren, Victoria,
Carrie.
Mariah, Carrie.
Mariah doesn't
Erica.
read anymore.
Yeah, well,
she forgot how to read.
But I'm just saying, like 10 of them, and then everybody picks a book and we do the same thing. But it's nice because then we have our friends actually annotating it. So, not saying the people in your book group are your friends.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So
because I think that would be fun. I mean, I'm not opposed to it because
I don't
then
mean
also
like this year, maybe like next year.
Well, you're gonna have to remember because
I'll probably
my mind
forget.
It's fine. People who are listening, Lauren, who's listening. I don't know if Allie listens to us. Mariah, I mean, I don't know if she listens either.
No, she just conveniently remembers that, knows when we are recording and just comments about it.
It's because I literally made my status recording the podcast and I made it do not disturb so I don't get any like doo-doo notifications. Yeah. But anybody else can see that. Like you could see my status right now. And she took a picture of it and was like, I'll send you a picture when we're done. But I did that for her because she always will message me and be like, oh, are you gaming? Do you want to play? Which I love. I'm not talking shit, Mariah. I love it.
Please come and tell me.
But generally, like if I'm gaming, I'm already messaging her or texting her.
Yeah.
Just to be like, hey, do you want to play? Don't play games.
Is there anything coming out that you're really excited about just to finalize everything, I guess?
I think this year I was just the most excited for
Kristen Hanna's book.
But I'm also excited. I mean, I'll forever be excited for any of Riley Sager's books, and he has his new one coming out.
And that comes out. I think that comes out in the summer, does it?
June, I think. I think all of his books are like June or July.
Summer books.
I'm looking at my NetGalley. Lucy Foley has another freaking book.
I saw that. I'll probably read it.
June 18th is Riley Sager's. Oh, this a oh, this is not a sequel. The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. You read that book, yeah?
Yeah, I'm like wanting so bad for that to be approved. I'm waiting.
Oh, you're waiting for it?
Patiently.
I got denied for Hannah Brown's.
Oh, lame.
I know. Well, honestly, Ruth Ware has another fucking book coming out. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
These people churn out books like it's crack. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm happy about that for Riley Sager because I love his books.
Yeah.
Ruth Ware, hit or miss.
Yeah. The Guncle Abroad is coming out in May.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my gosh. Really quick. So I went to this really cool author event and I met Stephen Rowley.
Yeah.
And I met...
Was he the weirdo?
No, TJ Klune.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen. I met TJ Klune, Stephen Rowley, and Grady Hendrix.
Yes.
And great time. It was so fun. I had to make a hard choice between Stephen Rowley and S.A. Cosby.
I mean, you made your decision. Like, you would have gone to Stephen Rowley because you love his books.
I love his books. And his husband, who wrote Big Gay Wedding, was just roaming the line and just, like,
oh my god,
taking pictures for him. And I, like, was like, I loved your book. Can I have a selfie with you? And he was so excited. So,
oh,
yeah. Everyone was really, really nice. It was really cool. It was a fun event. It was all over Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. We got to walk the streets. And restaurants were open and stuff. So, and then if you couldn't make it to a signing, they had the authors sign extra books so you could buy them after. So that was really cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really fun. So I would 100% do that again.
Is it every year?
Yes. So
was it this year already, or it was in 2020? Well, no, you just moved down there.
It was this year. Yeah, it was in February.
Frick.
Yeah.
Let me know for next year. I'll go.
Okay, it's
I'm
lots
being
of fun.
so serious.
It's so much fun. So
that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for the Guncle Abroad. I'll probably reread the Guncle.
I just saw. I'm still looking at NetGalley. Did you read the 7.5 deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle?
I did. That person's coming out with another book.
I just saw that.
Yeah. That comes
It
out
looks
next month.
interesting. And Devil in the Dark Water. Did you read that book? I read that book.
I don't think I did.
It was about like a pirate ship and like a ghost or murder on a pirate
yeah,
ship.
no, I did not read that book.
You'd like that, I think.
I was in an author chat really fast, and they recommended this book to me, and it's called Red River Down by Anna Downs, and she said that it was very similar to the the Petito case.
Gabby Petito?
Yeah, Gabby Petito, and like the boyfriend and the girlfriend, they're on a road trip, and it's like, and I was like requesting on NetGalley, and I got it.
What is it called?
Red River Road by Anna Downs, Downes. Yeah, I requested it and I got it, and I'm hyped. It sounds really good. So shout out to that author.
Oh, you haven't read it yet. Okay.
No, shout out to that author. I think it was Emma Lord who said that book. I'm like, I just requested that on NetGalley. Oh no, you know what? It might have been Stacey Willingham.
Okay.
So.
I only am hesitant because is it going to be too much like the Gabby Petito case?
I'll let you know.
Okay, you tell me.
Comes out in August.
If you get it. Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, got a while.
Oh, it says readers also enjoyed and listen for the lies on here. Peng Shepherd. Why do I know that name? What did they write? Peng Shepherd. Oh, the cartographers that I DNF'd. Oops.
Oopsies. But yeah, so there's lots of good I think this year is, I say this every year when books come.
Yeah.
But there's so many good books coming out. Like
Well, I think I agree with you this year. Last year there wasn't really a lot that I was like knowing about, looking forward to, that kind of stuff. I mean, I know that I didn't really love Murder Road, but I like Simone St. James' book, so I was excited for it. Doesn't mean that like just because it wasn't like my favorite that it's still not a good book year.
You said you gave it a 3. 3's a good rating still for.
Yeah, 3 is not bad. Riley Sager is coming out with a new book. I mean, they have a lot of books coming out.
Yeah.
And I got approved for House of Glass by Sarah
McKinnon,
which she writes thrillers. She like co-wrote, I think.
Yeah, she writes who is that she writes with?
I'm looking.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's got a red cover.
I'm looking.
Whatever. I know exactly what you're talking about.
More books. Oh. She writes with Greer Hendricks.
Yes, Greer Hendricks. Yep.
They wrote The Golden Couple.
Yes. Yeah.
Together.
Yep.
And then they wrote An Anonymous Girl together.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Wife Between Us. I think
I have that one too. And I think every time we see it, I'm like, I have that. Do you want to read it?
Well, I have An Anonymous Girl. I don't know if I have The Wife Between Us.
Oh no, I have that's the red one, right? An Anonymous Girl is the red one, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
I have that one too.
I have a Leanne Moriarty book that I could probably read.
I have that too. I have 9 Perfect Strangers. All right, can we talk about that? Because I'm so fucking mad. I don't know why people love that book. I'm so mad. Why are we making a show about that fucking book? I hope people watch that and fucking shit on it.
So for people that don't know what we're talking about, I actually found this out yesterday. They are making a TV show, I think, or a movie or fucking something.
I think it's a series, yeah.
Of Apples Never Fall.
Yeah.
Or something. And if you've been around for a little bit, go listen to our podcast episode because we both did not love it. I don't think we hated it, but we didn't love it. I think it was like 3, like it was in the middle. I don't think it was like a 2.
I thought we were mad about it. I think it was just the ending that we were like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, because she fucking just
goes
on vacation.
She's like, hey, she like walks in the door and is like, hey everybody. And we're like, that's the ending? Yeah. And then but the thing that I think that made us the most mad is that it's a chonk book. It's a chunk. So they went through all this shit. And then mom walks through door and is like, hey, what's up? I'm back, bitches. And we're like, are you fucking kidding me?
So I didn't write a review. I just put 3 stars. And then Danielle's also gave it 3 stars. But her first line is, congrats, Miss Moriarty. You successfully made me want to throw a book at a wall. So 3 stars. We did not love it, but they're making a TV show out of it. So you know what? We have to watch it and come back and talk about it.
Oh, God. I was so mad when we read that because it's fucking 400.
Stupid.
It's 467 pages, almost 500 pages. You make us read that many pages and then that's
just for her to come back. Yeah. Just for her to come back.
There's no
I think
spicy
she's
ending.
trying to make it, because it says it's like a mystery thriller. That shit was family drama
to
suspense.
the max. Yeah.
That's
for
just talking
sure.
about it's a book that has like, you're gonna find out all the bad things about the brothers and sisters, and then that's it.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely
literally
family.
it.
They need to make family drama a genre because a lot of mystery
And
thrillers
DNF
fall
all
under
of them.
that. Yeah, and then like I read Mercury, like literally, and that's heavy family drama. But I gave it a 3. I enjoyed it because like it was fine. But like I was just like, can we just like not be so dramatic?
I have 2 things.
Yeah.
3. 2. 1 is a 2-part.
Okay.
Did you read Bye Baby?
No, I have not yet.
That is family drama, I think. Not so much family drama because they're like
They're best friends.
best friends. Just drama. It says it's mystery thriller. It's literally just
So
suspense.
I think it's different when it's a best friend drama rather than family drama.
But you're still getting, for me anyway, I didn't love it. For me, you're getting their like growing up best friends.
Oh, okay, so it
like-
is kind of like family.
You're getting all the things of a family drama, but it's just the best friends instead of your family.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing that's different. I think it was categorized wrong. I think I still liked it,
Mhm.
but I was just like, ooh, I didn't think you'd like it. Second, we just fucking skipped over this, and I'm gonna call your bitch ass out.
Oh shit.
What your goal this year was to give up on NetGalley, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, I fucking failed so hard.
You literally just said, yeah, I've got it on NetGalley. I'm requesting it. And I was just like,
Oh yeah, that ship sailed so hard.
Yeah, it fucking did.
Shit comes out, I'm like, ooh, and then
I
I'm
know
like,
it did.
fuck I'll request it. Pick it.
I'm not judging you. I just love that I was right because when you were like, I'm giving up on NetGalley, I was like, yeah,
we'll
fucking
see how
okay.
long that goes.
And
Here we
yeah, it's March.
It lasted like 5 seconds. It's fine.
It just dawned on me that you were like, I'm gonna give up on NetGalley.
Yeah, I'm
And I
doing
was
really
like,
bad at my goals. I am doing well on my 12 and
okay,
12
me
though.
too.
I have been
I haven't started a
reading
single one.
every month so I can get it done with. Well, that's
Yeah.
why I did it off my shelf, because then I don't have to go out and buy another book. I'm
Yeah.
getting rid of stuff from my shelf, and it's stuff that I'm excited about. So like,
That's fair. Maybe I'll do that next year. I do want to read some of the stuff. You'd be proud of me. I didn't buy it, but I almost bought Beartown yesterday.
oh, but Beartown, you probably are gonna end up fucking buying.
I mean, yeah, I know. It's fine because you recommended that to me, I think.
I've-
It's on my 12 and 12.
Yeah, I fucking love that series.
Or
Whole
12 and
series.
24.
It's like one of my favorite series ever.
I almost bought that yesterday. Had it set up to read like 1 in January, 1 in February, blah, 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 whatever. I haven't touched a single one. I want to try and get them on like Kindle or audiobook or
Mhm.
something so I'm not buying another book,
I think they're pretty good
Or-
on audio.
you know.
The first books, like, they're all heavy, but the first book
Mhm.
is the heaviest just because it goes through the situation that kind of makes all.
Oh,
these
I mean,
events
I
happen.
probably would buy that because I feel like you wouldn't lead me astray. Some other people that gave me book recs
I know
might lead me
deep
astray.
in my heart, just because you loved A Man Called Ove, I will tell you right now, you're going to love Beartown.
Okay, I'll go buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll regret it, and the covers are beautiful. So like, whatever.
Yeah, and look, I have my ACOTAR stack right there, and I have read A Court of Thorn and Roses, and now I own the whole series.
Yeah, it's same. I'm like, I do that shit all the time. I'm like, I have to have this whole series. I can't
'Cause you
not
can-
have
yeah.
just 3. I have to have all of them, and then I just fucking have them sit on my fucking shelf for 100
your
years, and then I'm like,
fucking shelf.
when am I
Yep.
gonna read them? Fucking never.
Mm-hmm.
I will read the rest of A Court of whatever.
I
When you
think I
read the
have
third
to.
one, you need to fucking tell me because we're just gonna push through them together. I feel like that's how you need to get through that whole thing series.
Okay, you read book 2?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you're just on book 3.
Yeah.
Well, I think because Carrie was fucking mean to me today, I have to start reading book 2. She's so fucking mean.
Yeah. Well, when you're ready for 3, you tell me,
Okay.
and then we'll get through the series together because we're gonna finish it together, and it's gonna be a goal of ours.
Okay.
We can
I've
have
already
it as
seen
like a
so many.
podcast update.
Okay.
Where are we with the A Court of Thorn and Roses series?
Okay. So that means I have to start reading it.
I mean, you already got yelled at by Carrie. I feel like it means it's a big deal when you get
To
yelled
be
at by her.
fair, I did start book 2, and I got to the point where she went to, what's the city? Valaris?
Yeah.
She went there and she met the friends.
It does get like, I had to stop it at point 2 and then get back into it. So I did the same thing you did. I ended up stopping and then coming back into it, and I ended up really liking the last bit. So if you can power through it.
Oh, I have to restart at this point from at least for A Court of Mist and Fury because I read it last year.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
So.
I think that once you get back into it and really push through it, you'll enjoy the ending a lot. So.
Yeah, I've already seen some spoilers, so.
God damn it, Morgan.
Listen, I'm trying to forget about them. I'm trying to also give me enough time to forget about them because I don't know the context of some of them. I just know something happens.
Okay. Any Okatar posts or whatever, do not read them.
Okatar. Any Okatar.
Don't read them.
Drinking too much fucking Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I sniff it.
It's 1:30, Danielle.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, where can they find you?
Sorry, I just requested another book on NetGalley.
Yeah, there it is.
You can find me at Bookmorgs, like bookmarks. I was thinking about that the other day. BOOKMORGS. Where can they find you, Danielle?
You can find me on the Instagrams at Danielle Reads. Yeah, there it is. I'm not fucking smelling it.
DANIALLREADS.
Boom. And this has been
Boozed
and Reviewed.
And oh, okay. We did
all right,
it.
well, awkward.
Awkward.
Thanks for listening to our stupid asses. We love you.
Yep, we'll be back in 6 months.
Yeah, see you next year.
See you next year. We're actually breaking up. We're actually done.